why Hollyweird has to over-sexualize young women. That's what we're going to talk about today, because I was just thinking about it. I've been thinking a lot about like Sabrina Carpenter and Cat's Eye specifically Cat's Eye actually, because if you guys don't know who they are, I think you should, because I think the whole situation of them is very telling, and there's actually a whole Netflix series showing the process of them creating Cat's Eye. Essentially, they are the latest girl group who's doing all these different songs, and the thing about them, and this is why I just think like I literally wake up every day and seeing the stuff in the world. It actually breaks my heart, and it breaks my heart because I've participated to an extent in some of these things, and then I've looked back and I've thought, I wish I was never there. You know what I mean? I wish somebody would have just told me not to do these things. But nevertheless, and what I mean by these things, the industry, as far as being a woman, like the entertainment industry, it doesn't matter what you do, whether it's at least in terms of singing and dancing, or at least vocals, I guess, and dancing, because it could be rapping, is always going to push you towards degeneracy. I told you guys this before, that when I was in the industry, the reason I almost don't even know if I left or if I squeezed myself out, I don't even know how to describe it, because it was like without me over sexualizing myself or being involved in over sexualizing other girls, there like were no jobs basically, or few jobs to do. And I had to realize that, wow, if I'm ever gonna like work in this industry and like work as a choreographer, I'm gonna have to do it for my own projects, because even at the time, once upon a time, we used to have a whole bunch of different dance styles. Like, this is the thing that really sticks out to me. And it's just ironic that I'm here, of all places, in Poland, when I'm talking about this. And again, in the lieu of Jezebel, which of course she's the perpetrator of this, while I'm sitting on the balcony. I wasn't even going to sit on the balcony again, but I was like, low key, this is kind of so perfectly ironic for the plot. Anyway, so, in the industry, I remember like as a dancer, like doing dance, I remember being 12, like in the area that I grew up in. I remember I left the dance class. I started working so I could pay for dance class, right? And I used to only go to one dance class a week. And I remember at this dance class, the day that I left, I decided to leave because I felt so uncomfortable. Basically, what happened, I remember it like it was yesterday. We were dancing to the song Fancy by Iggy Azalea. And in this room, I'm on the, like, you could say, older end of the group, because it was probably like an age group of around 11-ish to around 16 or so. And I remember it was the moment that we did a slut drop. And I'm looking at 12-year-old girls around me doing this. And we're being taught by a man, mind you, whose pregnant wife is waddling around. And I'm thinking, this is inappropriate. Like, I can't be here. Like, this is what I'm saying. Because I was just saying to the Lord just now, like, God, what is it that makes people so comfortable, like, on the stage to behave like this, like the young women? Like, how are they so comfortable doing this? And then I remembered, by the time I now go to London, I'm getting involved with dance. And there's all these different dance styles. I noticed that like the dance styles technically started to merge into what's now known as commercial. Why is my face so dry? My face is actually dry. Crazy. But then how can it look? Anyway, all of these, what was I saying? Yeah, all of these dance styles, they kind of started to merge, and it was really bothering me because everyone started to do this style called commercial, which is what you guys see. It's what you guys will see like all over social media. Like, I'm talking about from actual dancers, not from like TikTok dancers. I'm talking actual like professional dancers, professional dance studios and stuff. And what you see on stage when you're seeing dancers on stage, right? Because I was also looking at Blue Ivy, who's another one who my heart breaks for. My heart breaks for them because I feel like they're deceived and they don't understand, like, just like I was, because it's enjoyable. Like it. There is something liberating about dancing sexually, right? I'll just say, I'll be the one to say it. I'm the one who has to say everything, right? I'll be the one to say it, right? There is enjoyment in it, and I took a lot of enjoyment in it myself. In fact, that's why I don't dance, because honestly, I don't want to dance like a square. I'll be so freaking for real. I'll be so honest. I'll be so honest with you all. I'm just like, right, God, I get it. I'll just keep it away, you know. But there is something actually liberating about it. And again, this is one of those things that, again, Jezebel and I can appreciate, because when you do stuff like that, you're in control of everyone. You're in control of the men because they're all googly-eyed and lost in the sauce, right? And the blood is rushing through their bodies and they are looking hot and sweaty, right? And then the ladies are loving it because they're loving the energy. I'm going to tell you guys about something I used to do, and this is horror, okay? But this is why I understand, because at the time it seemed like fun and games. Now I'm actually embarrassed as an adult, and this is what I mean about how, like, it's deceit and there's lack of wisdom. So when I used to go out, yeah, with my friends, a different group of friends than the one that I've been referencing here. Actually, same groups, all my friends. There was this thing I specifically, personally, always used to do, is I would predominantly dance with my friends, right? But this is horrific, okay? That's the truth. But and this is what I'm saying about the scene of what I'm seeing in the world. This exact scene of Jezebel. I was the Jezebel, right? So basically, I would always pick out one specific guy only, right? And it would be a guy that, I don't know, either a guy that I knew or a guy that I felt like probably doesn't get a lot of female attention, yeah? Right. Get a chair in the middle of the dance floor. And I would give this guy the lap dance of his life in front of everyone. Everyone. And it was always the thing I would do. I didn't really dance with the guys because I wasn't interested, and I wanted to actually dance, so I would dance with my friends. And I used to go out with dancers, so we would dance together, and it was a lot of fun. Because the other thing is, when you're a dancer, can I just be the one to just say, please stop asking us, right? Please, for the love of everything, stop asking us, oh, you're a dancer, teach us a dance move. No, I just want to do normal, ridiculous dancing like everybody else. I'm not at work. And if you want me to teach you a dance, listen, my rates right now, £35 an hour, thank you. Jeez, like, so this is why I used to dance with other dancers, because it would get annoying dancing with people because they'd be like, oh, you're a dancer, show us something. Like, it's another performance. Are you paying me? No, and I want to just enjoy myself like everybody else. So it's really annoying. I realize in hindsight, again, it's another one of them things that if I'd known, I would never tell anybody outside of the dance community that I'm a dancer, so that I can just enjoy parties. And that's why I used to dance with the dancers. Anyways, back to the thing, because I know you're probably all thinking, whoa. This is what I mean when I'm like looking at the world. I'm just thinking like, guys, yeah, I'm insane, I honestly feel like. And I would think of him as my victim. I would be like, I'm going to go and pick my victim. That's not what I would actually think and say. I'm going to go pick my victim. And I would go and pick him. I'll put him in the middle of the thing. And guys, I'll tell you what, right now, I took so much enjoyment in it. Because the thing is, the enjoyment of watching them struggle. And I'd be like, don't touch me. The only thing you have to do is keep your hands to yourself. Oh my days. And then I would have my friends cheering me on. Like, go on, girl. Like, it was just ridiculous. And I always used to do it. And me and my friends actually found it funny because they knew I was going to do it. And then the guy, bless his little heart. You know what I mean? I'll leave him there feeling hot and bothered and move on with myself and go off and dance with my friends while he catches his breath. It was one of the most satisfying things ever. These are the things I know, I miss now. I miss those types of, I miss that because it was a lot of fun, you know what I mean? And actually, this is again what I'm saying. I do feel like in some ways, I could have seen in some ways at that time, feeling like I was doing a good thing, you know what I mean? I'm showing him off in front of everybody. I'm giving him the time of his life, you know what I mean? I'm actually giving him some attention. Hello? Are we not doing the work of the Lord here? Are we not helping the patriarchy? You know what I'm saying? So he has a story to tell his friends in front of everyone. in front of everyone, you guys. Yeah, so I get it. I actually get it. I get why these girls, they are enjoying this so much. I get why they enjoy it, because it's like the girlies all loving it. They're either loving it, supporting you, or wanting to follow in your footsteps. Yeah. And the guys just eating it all up. And you're just the one there who's in control of everything and in control of everyone. Like, literally, when I told you guys the other day that I'm controlling the midfield, I miss them days, man. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. And like, that's why I get it now. But the thing is, it's all a deception, because it's not actually good in the long haul. Like, this stuff that we're doing, it's not good to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not good to overly sexually stimulate the male community, because it stops them from being able to keep focused, right, on the tasks that they need to do. And for us as women, so it's not good for them, and that's a problem for us as a society. And then for us as women, it's actually a deceit, because it's not a good look. Like, it's not a good look. It's not a good look to be seen that way. I was listening to Sabrina Carpenter in an interview, saying how, she likes to, like, her about her dancing on stage. There's a lot of controversy around her, right? And it's the classic, right? If you're a woman seen in doing anything sexually, it's assumed. I should have uploaded that video yesterday, but I didn't. Basically, I was saying that, I'll just summarize it really quickly, that people think Jezebel is about lust, but she's not about lust. It's not about lust, it's about control. Because in all these situations, I wasn't lusting after these guys. I wasn't like also into them. I was enjoying being in control of the situation. I was enjoying being in control of them. I was enjoying being in control of the room. And I was enjoying being, being me and my friends, knowing what I was getting up to. And so people even say now, like, about the likes of the Sabrina Carpenters of it all, people are like, oh, you're so sexual on stage. You must be so this, so that. And she's like, I'm not. It's just a bit of fun. It's just nice for the moment. Exactly. And again, this is the difference between us as men and women. Us women, we can do certain things, and for different reasons, especially when it comes to the sexual things. That's what I was saying yesterday about Jezebel. That's what's so heinous about it, is we're not lost. The problem is, when men are doing these things, they are actually lost in the source. They are lost in the source. We're not lost in the source. We're completely in control, and we're completely mentally in control of ourselves, right? Which is the problem, because now you're in a weakened state. Like, this is what I've been trying to explain. Now you're the one who's in the weakened state, because the guys will now be sitting there googly eyed, like, with the looking like in the cartoon, with the freaking thingies going around their head like this, right? Not knowing what to do with themselves. I've just gone off, and me and my friends are laughing, and we've gone off. They have to, like, gather themselves. They're like, do you know what I mean? It's not what people think it is. Like, this is the problem, and this is why it just, my heart breaks for all these people and all these things, because I'm like, like, the ladies, we just don't know how bad it is for us, because it's not a good look. Like, this is why I'm actually glad to have really been completely cut off. Like, God really knew what he was doing, completely cutting me off from the past, because some of the people in the past, this is how they knew me. Like, this is what they knew me for. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't even know, have never even seen me dance in your lives. Praise the Lord. You guys have never even seen me dance in your lives, and it's just different now. So, you have a different impression. So when I'm telling you guys all these stories, you see what I'm saying? This is why my heart breaks for these girls. Because when all is said and done, they're not going to get attention from the guys they want to get attention from, because the guys they want to get attention from are going to be very much put off by this kind of behavior, right? Or at least they're not going to be considered wifeable, or less likely to. They're helping to overly sexually stimulate the male population, which actually works against us even as women, because then they're not focused on what we need them to be focused on. And I do feel that in my generation a lot. I'm not going to lie. I do feel that in the adult population in general, like, so many men in the world are so fixated on the sexual things, right? And on having a woman, or their loneliness, that it's like we're not doing anything. Like, a lot of our conversations as men and women are not about what we need to do to progress. They're about, like, dating and how lonely we are, and, like, trying to find a woman. Like, this is what I'm thinking when I'm seeing these guys. I'm going out, when I go to dates with these guys, and I'm looking at them spending all this money. I'm like, you need to build your life. Like, Why are you trying to spend hundreds on like a first date with a woman you don't know, me, to impress me? You need to build your life, and you're telling me about how like you haven't even got your life together. Like your priorities are wrong. And like if you're doing this throughout the week or as consistently as much as you can, I'm running the numbers. I'm like, you need to save this money. Save the money. Like, anyway, I'm gonna leave that there for now. Because I have other things I'd like to say, but I just wanted to get that off my chest. Sorry that I'm a bit croaky. Who knew? I'm a little bit worse for wear, but we move on. Anyways, you guys, if life's a game, it's play to win. God bless you all. God loves you. I love you. And I'll see you in my next one.